There's an old saying that you have to go where you fit in, but what if like you cannot fit in anywhere? And that's the story of my life. I cannot fit in anywhere, it doesn't matter like what it is, where it is, and what kind of people I'm dealing with. People always say that you gotta hang around with people who are like-minded and all that. Those same people, they don't, first of all, they don't want to hang out with you, and second of all, if they hang out with you, they still think like they're better than you. They still like want to measure up their level of like whatever it is, whatever it's manhood, whatever it's like their um amount of girls that they get, the amount of money that they have, and all that stuff. They're gonna compare. They're gonna like compete with you in some type of like aspect. So and that's not end of it actually. Because you as a man, you want to make friends and you want to be in a relationship, right, with the women. And what if like you're a TFLer? What if like you're a BP? What if like you're an incel? And so in those scenarios, you cannot fit in with anybody. Most of the time, people like that end up being alone, or they end up being like maybe one or two friends. But as far as me, I used to fit in with my friends, like somehow, but as soon as like their situation changed, now all of a sudden like I couldn't deal with them anymore. They didn't want to deal with me anymore. They started to like, shaming me. They started to talking down on me, and I couldn't do it. Like back in the day, all my friends, at least the few friends that I had, they didn't have girlfriends. But as soon as they got one, now all of a sudden I wasn't somebody important. Now all of a sudden like I wasn't like, nobody like to call, like all that stuff. I was always somebody that they would call when they were bored or nobody was around. So that was brutal. And it's just like one of those things that really bothered me. But like you cannot fit in with your friends, because your friends have girlfriends and all that stuff, because they're doing financially better. You cannot fit in with your coworkers, because all your coworkers have like girlfriends, married. And the funny thing is, you cannot be yourself in no way, shape, or form, which is adding up to your stress. Like me, every time I conversate with somebody, I'm getting stressed out. I'm getting like the anxiety kicks in. Why? Because I know I cannot be myself, and I'm always afraid of like saying the wrong thing or doing the wrong movements and scare people off. And I think like most people that I almost every single person that I dealt with, they already know like something is up with me. They already like, they kind of be like, yeah, this guy's kind of weird and all that stuff. But these people, they don't understand like what I've been through, what like the life that I had and all that, the experiences that I've had. These people don't know that, but they're so quick to judge you just because like these people, they don't know like I've been isolated for years, and when you've been isolated for years, your social skills are gonna go down the drain, and you cannot actually talk to somebody comfortably. You cannot Some cases you don't know what to say. Some cases you're afraid to say the wrong thing, so you stay quiet. Some cases you kind of be like kind of like awkward, act weird and all that stuff. And sometimes you get nervous, and you start to like giggle or smile a lot, so that would turn people off. It happened to me a lot, and so it's kind of like, you can't get into like no environments. At least me, I couldn't fit in nowhere. I couldn't like go to an environment that I could be like I'm relaxed. I'm just like I can't be myself without like stressing out to being judged or getting clowned or getting laughed at. Because like with people, one wrong move or one wrong word, it can be like recipe for disaster. If you're a guy that cannot fit into society, if you say the wrong word at your job, you have the chance of getting fired, and or you have the chance of like, getting clowned constantly, or you're gonna be that little like stigma, like getting stick out like a sort of thumb, and everybody's gonna like look down upon you, talk down upon you, disrespect you, and punk you around, boss you around and all that stuff, giving you the hard tasks, all that stuff. And it sucks, man, because I've been in every single situation that I've mentioned. As far as dating, I cannot like, since I never had a girlfriend, and since I never had like no long-term relationship and all that stuff, for me, dating is kind of over, because every girl that I talk to, I don't know what to say. Like, well, first of all, I don't know what these women want to hear, bro. Like, but I mean, I kind of know what they want to hear, but I can't tell them, because I'm just like, I'm gonna stumble on my words. I'm gonna my voice getting cut out, I'm getting nervous sometimes. I have to take a deep breath to regroup and all that stuff. Sometimes I get shaky because with these women, since I don't have experience, I'm kind of afraid to say the wrong thing. And because with women, we all know that with women, it doesn't matter who they are. It doesn't matter what color, what ethnicity, where they from, what background they are. It doesn't matter their size, how big or short or tall or like whatever they are, or ugly, unattractive, anything, With these women, if you say the wrong thing, it's done, bro. Just one wrong word and it's a wrap, bro. Everything is going awkward. Everything is becoming weird. The whole situation becomes like kind of odd, and yeah, bro, like I've been in those situations, and it's like, how can you gain experience with women when like no woman is going easy on you? Like no woman like wants to get the chance to get to know you. No woman is giving you chance to, like, if you make one mistake, she will be like, okay, that's fine, it's all good, he's a human being. But no, these women are so cutthroat that if you make one mistake, that's it. They don't want to see you, they don't want to talk to you, they don't want to be around you, they don't want to like conversate with you at all. Like with these women, it's like you have to walk in the eggshells, hoping you don't crack an egg, and yeah, if you crack one egg, that's it. That's pretty much it. It's over, and you got to start all over again, which is kind of frustrating, because like sometimes you don't know what you said wrong or what you did wrong, so you can correct that with the next female. But no, these women, like, they be like, well, he had to figure it out on his own. He got to figure it out on his own, and he got to like He gotta already know what he's saying, what he's doing. He should already know what he's doing. He shouldn't. I shouldn't babysit him and all that stuff. All that stuff. So women, their expectations are skyrocketing high, and that's one of them. They expect a man to have like a serious amount of experience with other females before he even attempt to talk to her. And these women, they don't want no guy, who has a low body count as well, which is kind of sucks. And even though if you did everything correct, right? If you did everything correct, you went on a date and all that stuff, and now he's trying to sleep with her. If you don't know like what you're doing in bed, bro, like she's gonna get up and leave. She's gonna talk down on you. She's gonna go to her friends and she's gonna be like, oh, this guy was about to smash me, and he didn't know what to do. His Johnson was so small and all that stuff. She's gonna like start shaming you and all that stuff. And yeah, man, it's just like I was thinking about this, like, and I'm be like, how can I make it to this life? Like 30 something years is already gone, and how can I catch up with all this stuff, especially the way that this world is going. All these people are like becoming more and more evil and all that stuff. These women are becoming more and more like demon possessed. And I'm thinking like, what can I do? Like, what route should I take? And I cannot find friends, because like I said, in my age, I should go for people my age, and people my age are like, they're all taken, they're all like, they don't want to have friends, bro, or they already have their friends and they don't care, and they don't care about new friends, and it kind of sucks, man. Like, or if they want to have new friends, it should be like on their term. It should be like you should be somebody that they exactly want, or you should have a lot of money, or should get a lot of girls and all that stuff. So how can a guy like me, either going on a date or make friends and all that stuff? I have none of it, and sometimes you get trapped in this lonely life, and with no way out, and it sucks. And people's expectations in general are super high, and when you don't meet those criterias, when you don't meet those expectations, you're gonna be destined for a life of solitude. You're gonna face a lot of like loneliness, a lot of lonely nights and all that stuff. And even if you get lucky, it's just gonna be like once in a while, and it's gonna be over soon. It's not gonna last that long. And a lot of people are actually okay with that, which is fine. But as far as me, I don't want something short term. I want something long term, because I'm not young anymore. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in my 20s. I'm not in my teens. I'm in my 30s. I'm getting close to my mid 30s. So I can't just fuck around like that. And it's just one of those things that really bothers me. It just bugs me. I'm thinking like, so where should I start? Because you just nowadays you cannot just go up to somebody and start conversation, especially as a TFLer, as an incel. You cannot do that, bro, because people get weirded out. People think you're a creep and all that stuff, and it's just like put you in a bad situation. Like some people, when you come up to them with the incel vibe, they can pick up on that, and that's a wrap, bro. It's a recipe for disaster. They're gonna be like, what the hell is wrong with this guy? Why does he want to talk to me? Why is he like getting close to me and all that stuff? It doesn't matter if it's a man or women. And it really sucks that you cannot fit in nowhere. Like, as far as, like, me going to gatherings, I cannot fit in with anybody over there. I've been to so many gatherings. I was the only one who was a loser, who was like didn't have a girlfriend, who was not married, who didn't have kids, who didn't have his shit together. And people can pick up on that. People just take one glance at you, and they can see through you. And but they don't see the life that you had before. Just like, people can already assume like you never had a girlfriend. People already can assume that you've been a loner for a while. But people, they don't want to take their time and get to know you. They just like, people are so judgmental and superficial. They don't want to get to know you. They just want to see the exterior of you. And if they like you, they're going to talk to you. If they don't like you, well, you have no chance. And most people, they go based on looks. Most people, they're not going based on heart of a man. Most people, they don't go based on like, if he has a good character and all that stuff. Vast majority of people going based on the exterior gratifications, like going based on your physical appearance and all that stuff. And if you're a guy who's short, who's ugly, who's not the selected men, not one of these selected men, well, you're really not gonna have any chance, bro. And if you have a chance, it's gonna be very short term. Like, a lot of times people say that, if you get lucky, you just should take what you can get and all that stuff, but a lot of times, even you get what you can, and that thing doesn't even last long, bro. Like, let's say some men in my position, right? They get lucky and they find themselves in a bed with a woman, right? And let's say they smash, and then the next day that woman doesn't want to deal with them. The next day that woman is like already move on to the next. And that guy would be like, what the hell? Like, I thought everything is cool and all that stuff. But a lot of men thinking like, just because a woman is sleeping with you, that means like she likes you and she wants to escalate stuff, But a lot of times that's not the case. A lot of these women, they just want to smash to like, get their exes jealous, or sometimes they want to smash because like they're stressed out. And getting sex for a woman is the easiest thing ever. Like, men are the easiest thing that a woman can get, bro. Like, literally, men are like cockroaches to these women, and they just come naturally, bro. But for us, getting a woman is like it's like mental torturing, bro. Getting a woman for us is like such a huge deal, getting women for us is like, pulling a teeth, and it's just like nightmare, bro. And like, I couldn't fit in with none of my relatives and all that stuff because I was always getting judged, even though they were cool with me, but they still like, they had somebody that would tell stuff about me that make them believe that I'm not that person, it's not me and all that stuff. And I see them slowly fading away, or it's just one of those things, man. And that's how you become like lonely, and that's how you become like socially isolated. That's how you become very like a negative person, and that's how your confidence and self-esteem is getting shattered, because loneliness for a long time, that can play a big role on your confidence and self-esteem, especially you try your best and you're not getting anywhere, and you go based on what people say and still doesn't work, and you're not getting what you want. That plays a big role in a man's self-esteem and confidence. But with that said, I'm not gonna make this video too long, so let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys on the next one.